Good morning, here again with you. My name is Alcemaco. I hope this video be good for you. We will study another Alcemaco's personality. This is a special personality that you can find it in his book. I hope you enjoy it. Mister! Good morning. What are you doing here? I'm busy right now. In this moment, I'm giving a speech to the people. Just right there. It isn't Halloween yet. Who exactly are you?
I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Somebody listen to me. Somebody told me that here is Alcemaco. I am the blame. Everybody knows me like the blame.
Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Blame. Of course, I can have a conversation with you, but in this moment, as I had told you, I am giving a speech to these beautiful people.
I did not study the profession my mother or my father wanted. I am a bad son. I am a bad daughter. I don't have the enough money to give to my wife, my son, and my daughter. I'm not able to satisfy our financial need. I haven't been able to get a good job to earn enough money.
As I was saying, hey, what are you doing? Stop doing that.
I don't feel accepted by others. I'm ugly. I'm weird. I'm not a good father. I'm not a good mother. I argue with my sons and daughters. I feel guilty because I think in myself the first and after the others. I am a selfish.
Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Blame. I think I already got the idea. But can you please allow me to continue with my speech?
I would like to have sex relationship not only with one person, but more than one. I have done bad things in my life. The people around me is unhappy and I think that I am guilty for it. Sometimes I get angry with some persons. I have bad thoughts. I am envious.
My dear people, I wanted to talk about another subject, but I think that Alcemaco's personalities book are coming out from its pages. So I think that it's convenient to hear the blame personality. Let's listen.
I am hearing it buzzes in my head since I was a child or a little girl. In my family somebody told me, "It's your fault. You are guilty." At school, also some classmates used to tell me, "It's your fault." With my friends, some of them usually told me, "You are guilty." I still listen sometimes. Somebody says, "You are guilty. It's your blame." Today, even though nobody blames me, it already was recorded in my head that I am guilty. At present, I don't need somebody to blame me. I blame myself because I'm used to hear the accusation in my head. I feel sad. I feel isolated. I feel ashamed. I think I don't deserve the good of life because I'm guilty. It looks like the people out there and here inside point me like guilty man or a guilty woman. Which is the accusation? I don't know. But anyway, I feel guilty. I am used to blame myself. It is recorded in my head. In my current day, I have no energy. I charge more than my body and my soul can support. I martyrize myself. I torment myself. Sometimes I feel strong, like making activities, but it seems I move in swamps. I move in quicksand, and I cannot go on. The blame is heavy. I cannot move. I move really slowly. I cannot stand the guilt anymore. I have been paying for these same faults for many years, but there is no deadline for me to finish paying them. The blame is always with me, since the rooster sings until the sun goes down, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. I'm afraid to fail what I propose. I am the blame man. I am the blame man. I live my life with many faults. I just need to make a mistake for all the people point me. I live my life with many faults. I just need to make a little mistake for all the people point me by many index fingers. You are guilty. You are guilty. Don't lie. Don't lie. You are guilty. You are guilty. You are guilty. You are guilty. Don't lie. Don't lie. You are guilty. You are guilty. It looks like the people want to remove the blame by blaming other people. You are guilty. We all saw you. We all saw you. Don't lie. You are guilty. We all saw you. We all saw you. Don't lie. You are guilty. I always serve others with the sole purpose of paying my fault, but no matter how much I serve them, I feel that I don't finish to pay them. I always find in my life hangmen pointing me, blaming me, judging me for my fault. They force me to pay my blames. I live in a permanent state of torment since I wake up until a few seconds before sleeping. I am the blame. I am the blame. I cannot pay all my faults. I will finish with me. I will finish with me.
No, wait. My dear and beautiful people, we can talk about two important cases of this blame personality. One of them is the Bible case of Judas. Judas betrayed the teacher, and but not tolerating this blame feeling, he looked for a tree, took a rope, and ended his life by hanging himself. Another case we can find it in the pages of the book titled The Castle of Hate. This history talks about a little girl who was being pressured by her father to get always the best school grade, but on one occasion she made a school test and could not achieve it. For that reason, she decides to end with her life hanging in a room in her house. These are two cases that show that if we are not able to handle this blame feeling, we easily can decide to finish with our own life. And the reason is because we cannot stand the blame feeling in our mind. We cannot stand it in our soul, in our heart. It doesn't matter if it is an adult, a teenager, a little girl, or a little boy. The blame can be in any person. Going further with the analysis, with the study of this blame feeling that we can find it in Alcemaco's book, we can say that once the blame is inside us, can cause diseases, can cause some illness. I have read in some books that relate emotion to illness and mention that blame is associated with physical pain in any part of our body. I mean, if you have some body ache, is related with a blame feeling. Other diseases related to guilt are sexual diseases, maybe because for some reason we are not emotionally prepared to have sex. The blame also takes away our daily energy to work, to study, or to make any activity that we must do. We feel weak, unable to make some necessary activities. It's very important to say that we get used to feel the blame throughout our life. And for this reason, there is a moment that we lose conscious of this blame feeling. We don't notice that we carry in our body, in our mind, in our soul, 1 blame, 10 blames, 50 blames, 100 blames, or 1000 blames. This blame feeling or this blame personality affect us. It hurts us even though we have conscious or we don't have conscious that we have it with us. According to Alcemaco's book, this blame personality is with us, live with us, breathe with us, and beat with us. But only when we make it conscious, we can remove it from our mind, from our body, and from our soul. Once we make it conscious, we realize that it's a permanent state of torment, a permanent state of torture. Now we will talk about some ways to diminish or to take away our blame's feeling. One way is to ask for an apology. The second way is to make up the damage if possible. Another way is recognize that we are human beings and that we can easily make some mistakes. Let me tell you, beautiful people, that after having used these ways to erase our blames, we can build a new present. Let me tell you, beautiful people, after having used these ways to erase our blames, we can build a new present. It is also very important to say that sometimes we are used to blame ourselves for the action of other people. However, we are not guilty for that because each one makes his decision according to his own needs. To finish this topic, from now on, it is convenient that we say, I am responsible, instead of saying, I am guilty. If we had any doubt, beautiful people, I think it is the right moment to ask, taking advantage of the fact that blame personality is here with us. What do you think about it? Let's ask. I think she just has gone. Thank you, dear people, for watching one more time a video from Search Ground Company channel. Take care.